Hi everyone, welcome to my makeup channel. I'm pleased how this look turned out because funny enough, I'm not using my Senegence foundation. I'm actually using the Australis foundation that I've been, umming and ahhing about using again. But I thought if I could just get the right colors to go with it, the foundation might actually look okay and not look like plaster. So I did a couple of new things today using a new primer, and maybe it helped with the moisturizer I used. Beforehand I didn't know about Senegence moisturizer, so at least I got to do that today and try it out. The shade again is probably a little bit too light for my skin. I'd have to find one that's closer to my skin, but being a drugstore foundation, I can't find many shades that are my color, which is a real bummer. So that's why I just go ahead with a dark contour just to sort of balance out the colors a little bit more, Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe because I know that I've had a couple of new subscribers recently. So if you want to know how to create this look or come up with something just as similar, then keep watching. So basically, if you see this white bit on my finger, I cut my finger last night. It just has not been my week this week, so I've been constantly hurting myself without, meaning to do that. But I'm just going to go ahead and use my usual moisturizer. So today I'm actually going to try out a primer. I bought the e.l.f. hydrating primer. Never used it before. Just go ahead and I use my NYX eye base. Yesterday I used that as well. It does have a thick, it is a thick product rather. So it comes on quite heavy, but I like using this and I like using my natural concealer. I feel like both give me leeway and the eyeshadow stays on a bit longer. So it's weird, it's like putting cement on your eyelids, and then of course that's when you put the eyeshadow on top. Iconic palette. Whoops, wrong way. There's the Iconic palette, and Iconic London it's called, and it's got these beautiful shades from Artiste Professional. So I'm just going to start by using a transition color. That's this one here at the bottom. Doesn't have a name unfortunately, but just step by step I'm going to build it up in my crease. It is a very light shade, so it's not that noticeable, but it still does the job. If you can see it, it's kind of I don't know, it looks a bit chalky on my eyes at the moment. I don't know if that's the palette or the brush that I'm using, but I'm going to see if I can sort of help that fade. It's this orange color here, pale and yellow. So if I can actually, do I want to cut crease or do I want a halo? No, I'll do a cut crease. I said I would, so I'll do that. Alright, so then I'm going in with this pink shade, but I would like to have a more choice of concealers. Just doesn't seem like today is the day that I have that, which is kind of annoying, but well, you make do with what you can, right? Yeah. So I'll use that, and then I'm going to use this palette here. It's one of my Tarte palettes. So as I said, there are some beautiful shimmery shades in this palette, so I'm probably going to use them. Not sure which ones. There's some beautiful pinks and golds up the top, orange, and then brown shimmers on the side. Darker shade here, this is called Plum Pudding, actually. That's what it says on the back. Plum Pudding is this colour here, that when you cut it, it may not be on your crease, especially if you've got hooded eyes like I do. I have hooded eyes. It can be harder because you've already got that hood, and then of course you're making the crease higher, the cut crease higher than your actual crease. Learning and learning and learning every day. It's so wonderful to be able to have YouTube and Pinterest where people can just learn from pictures and videos. I mean, it's absolutely viral these days, all the talent of makeup that there is, and I'm in love with that. And I don't want to stop just because I'm with a makeup company, which I do adore, you know that. It's also really good, so I use this bronze colour here with the same brush. It's also really good to be able to still play with the makeup that I have. When they reached out to me in Senegence, I was so excited to use their makeup. However, at the same time, I realised that, you know, I'm showing their makeup, which I love, again, but I just don't want to lose my love for other makeup brands that do just a good job and have different things. And so with my wing, that will be my stamp pen again. But the most important thing is, when you are wearing makeup or skincare and you've worn it a certain way, don't feel that you have to change who you are, because at the end of the day, it's your body and you have to do what is right for you. It's a massive difference, like it just blends together. It's kind of what I'm saying. It's funny, when I'm doing these videos, I'm thinking so much about what I'm doing that I can't explain it sometimes, so I might need to pump a couple of times, basically it's saying. So in order to do that, I might just do a bit on the top of my hand. I'm just using my Zoeva face curve brush and just softly packing that on my skin and focusing mainly on the T-zone area. Not the most comfortable brush in the world, I must admit. I don't know if you guys have any favorite foundations that you like. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is it matte? So the rest of my routine today is basically my eyebrows. Now, I'm very much fixated on my Senegence eyebrows, so I'm going to keep going with that. Just use my garnet and, of course, a brush to shape my brows. Whatever you want to use. I have to create a bit of a tail as I don't have one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Move my mirror a little bit closer to me. Sorry I don't have my special light. I left that in my partner's car. So I don't have that, and it's kind of silly, but oh well. I'll try a line and then a bit on my chin. And then of course just blend it out with my beauty blender. I haven't done count there, so I will start with these ones first. I got this palette yesterday, was really excited to try something new, and I've never seen this palette before, so I was kind of psyched when I saw it, and I thought I have to get my hands on something like that because that just looks amazing. Now, as far as I know, let's see, one side is blush and bronzer, one side is powder and one side is cream, I think. You've got all the highlight, setting and contour colors, and then you've got the blush and the contour. So the contour is in powders. On this side the blush and contour are powders, and this side is all cream. Now I don't actually know in what order I'm going to do it, because I've seen a lot of people start off with cream and then they place over powder. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. So I'm going to try and just see what happens, and if it really messes up, I apologize about that. Don't know what it's going to look like. So I'm lightly patting on, and of course nothing shows up. So evidently that's not what works. So I need to get a smaller brush. So I might get this flat one here and see what happens. So I don't know how this is going to go. Alright, I'm starting to see a bit of colour. And the best thing is to brush it up. Alright. So as I said, I'm a bit nervous. That's why I'm kind of going slowly about it. I don't know, please do tell me what you think and if there's any way I can improve it, because I don't know, as I said, I'm not used to powder. I'm not used to cream products, especially when they're like, I'm using a small brush and, you know, defining it a bit. Anyway, I don't have a powder blush right now, and quite frankly I've used one yesterday that I've been using so many times, so I'm going to try something new and maybe go for this peach color here. And I'm going to tap off excess because there's a lot of it. So exciting news, my husband has 3 interviews, and it's pretty exciting because we didn't exactly have anything lined up after he left his job. But he finishes his job on Wednesday, so he's got a couple of days, you know, to just figure things out, and I think that's great. I think it's great how it's worked out like that, so thank the heavens. Sometimes things just, you know, work, so it's really good. Okay, I'm going to say honestly, I like it. I like what I've done today. It's not bad, it's not horrible, it's just right. So I'm thinking that I'm going to use my caramel apple color today. Nice pink shade. I have used this before, but doesn't matter. Anyway, I can't believe it, I haven't even highlighted yet. I'll get there. I get so involved in what I'm doing makeup wise that I don't follow an order, and then I go, oh no, I forgot to add this, or I forgot to do that. And I will be doing eyelashes. I just wanted to do that last. I'm using the Glow kit. So many beautiful shades in here, it's really hard to choose what color I want to go with. I'm thinking maybe Crush Pearl today. So I like to focus above my cheek, not down below. I noticed someone had that today in their tutorial, and look, it's not bad, but it's too much. Oh, I'm saying too much and then I'm putting too much. It's alright, don't listen to me. Oh wow, that is sharp. And then you can always go over it in with a Adapt Beauty Blender. You know, just to set it down in place. Watching my video, I decided to end the video with my hair down. However, when I go out today, I'm just going to have it up because I've got so much stuff to do. It's not funny. And my hair has really grown, so it's kind of in the way, you know. But hopefully I don't have any more accidents like this with my finger. That was so stupid. I just touched my foot and there was like plastic or glass or something and just cut my finger, and I felt like, yeah, I'm having a nightmare again. You know, that sort of thing. But anyway, as I said, if you like this look, then definitely give it a thumbs up. Suggest foundations that you know are great. I did mention that there are 2 that I want to get my hands on because I've heard great reviews about them. But you know, I feel like as long as they're safe in the sense that they're cruelty free, they're vegan, they look like skin, that's probably my type of foundation. I'm not really keen on the matte finish. I prefer more of a dewy because it looks more like skin, but that's just me. So you know, I did use a primer in this video that was for matte finishes, but to me it doesn't really look, I don't know, I feel like it's more dewy. You can tell me what you think. But thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye.